image of it, trickling down the back of my eyelids. Trickle becomes a stream.
Come on, make it! Make it! Make it!
Within the blood is a red.
That is fucking wild.
It's black.
Oh, we got a real roast master in here. Chief Bird, look at that. Someone just confirmed your ranking. Bitch level, expert.
Flip that. Please, for the love of God. He just said my bitch level is expert.
So how does it feel?
That's so good.
It's like this thing living inside me telling me what to do, saying I have to kill. Not leaving me any choice.
Can't believe you're like this.
A lot of people feel like they want to kill somebody, but I have to follow through.
I follow through and I don't have a dark passenger. So how does it feel?
Feels like my head is gonna explode.
You can't co-opt goon and turn it into jacking it. It's not the same. I just Googled what gooning is. That's exactly what it says.
The blood isn't red anymore.
No, so somebody moaned, right? And I was like, what the fuck is that? And I lean around the corner and somebody goes, oh, you're getting just excited. And the dude that did it goes, you're getting excited by a dude. And I was like, how you know I don't get excited by dudes? Like, shit, I might got my butt plugged up right now.
I don't fight him. I don't want to. It's all I've got. It's dark passenger. As much as I want to be here with you, my dark passenger really wants to be somewhere else.
Tom Cruise is in the closet. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and good day, sir. Hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. Hope everybody got to do all of the things. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I just ate. I had a salad, and it was gross. The dressing is good, and like it comes with raisins and sunflower seeds and stuff, and those are delicious also. But people that make salad kits really have to stop thinking it's okay to just slice the core of cabbage and put it in a salad. Okay? Thank you. Because it's gross. Also, not every fucking salad needs like cabbage. I don't get the obsession with that. It's become a huge thing. And carrots. It doesn't matter what kind of salad you get, they all have fucking carrots. Knock that shit off. They don't go with everything. Not everything is good with cabbage, and not everything is good with carrots. This is my start of stream rant. Just going off on salads. Fuck you, Dole, or Taylor Farms as it is now. You're still Dole. And everybody else that makes pre-made salad kits that come with cabbage and carrots in every single salad. Like, just quit. Like, how has nobody told you that that shit is stupid? Spring greens, kale, you know, like there's tons arugula. There's tons of shit that should be in every salad because they're good for you. Romaine lettuce. None of them are fucking carrots and cabbage. Anyway, I digress. I am on the fence. Actually, I'm going to get off the fence. Hold on. I'm going to check my bank account really quick. Oh my God. You're going to tell me I can wear a mask and my phone can fucking recognize my face, but if I put a microphone in front of it, it's like, who is that? Who are you? Hmm. Hmm. Yep. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. $75. Well, please enter. Oh, whoops. Gorsh. All right. Did it. Done did it. Okay. Install on H or G. Orgy? Sorry. I'm downloading Resident Evil 2 for the PC. It's on sale, you know. We were talking about it last stream, and yeah. I also downloaded a bunch of mods. All of them put Leon either naked or in a thong. So there's that. Oh, yeah. We're gonna play Resident Evil 2 with Leon in a thong. I actually have to figure out how to use some of the mods. A couple of them don't use the mod launcher. They are, I don't know, they download it as RAR files. They're zipped. So I have to figure out how to use those. Like the liquors sound like Michael Jackson. But this is gonna be good practice for me. A game I love and would play 1,000 times over. I need to see if I can set up mods so they work with the roulette wheel so that people can like just trigger random mods while I'm playing. Be great. Aside from that, I finished my insanity difficulty playthrough of Resident Evil 9 yesterday or the day before. Between both, I don't know. I also did a bunch of yard work. And I realized while thinking about playing the new mode they added to that game, Leon Must Die Forever, that I have never beaten Ethan Must Die in Resident Evil 7. It's just stupid hard. So I thought that maybe today would be that day. Maybe it won't. Maybe I'll just die a bunch. I don't know, but I am going to give it a shot. I should turn this on. It's just a really hard game mode. It's like stupid hard. So. But yeah, didn't do much other than some yard work and shit over the weekend. I did use the smoker to smoke some tomatoes and made a salsa. And I used too much garlic and too much cilantro. So, there's that. It's unfortunate. It's not bad, it's just not balanced. Yay! Resident Evil 2 is downloaded and ready to play. But not now. I need to find or add, rather, Vortex to my quick access shits. Vortex is the mod launcher from Nexus Mods. Or used by Nexus Mods. It might be used by a bunch of people. I don't know. I'm not sure. The only mods I've ever gotten came from Nexus. So. Yeah. I'm gonna launch this game. Oh, I also... Oh, shit. Right. I need to... Thing. Beep, 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 beep. I cleaned my computer. For the first time since I moved. It was stupid dusty. No like built up hair or anything, which is good because that was a huge problem at the other house. I mean, I did have, my cat. R.I.P. dude. So yeah, like there was just constantly hair built up against the fans, against the mesh net, against the fans. So no hair in the computer, but all over it. And the top, like the vent for the radiator stupid dusty. Everything was just covered in dust. Lots. I held a shop vac while also using my air cannon. I don't know what you call it, air duster. Whatever. Those things are awesome, by the way. I have one that will blow like your house down. No, but seriously, it's way too strong. I will not use it on my computer. I might use it for my keyboard, probably blow the keys off. And I'm not over exaggerating. Like it's way too strong. I actually set it up like 20 feet away and used it as a fan once. And it's like this big. It's tiny. And I'm like, why? Why is it so strong? Why are you so strong? What else did I do? There was something else I just thought of. I watched a couple movies. I watched The Mortuary Assistant, the live action adaptation of the video game, and I thought it was really good. It's a really solid adaptation, and it was good. I was disappointed in the ending, though. They didn't use my favorite ending from the game, which I feel like is a huge fail. Huge. Because the best ending in the game is when Rebecca decides to let the demon inside her so that it can kill the boss of the mortuary. And they just break every bone in his body. That shit. Yeah. That was a huge fucking shock. Like, that was my face the whole time. Loved it. And I wish they would have used that ending in the movie. But they pretty much touched on every single story aspect from the game in the movie, which is awesome. It made me happy. Also, the main actress, she's fantastic. Willa starts with an H. Holland. I don't remember. I don't remember her name. It's what? What the fuck is Wooka? WUKA. It is Willa Holland. Well, I'm smart. Google dumb. Yeah, she's fantastic. She was on Arrow. She played Thea Queen. She was also in a bunch of other stuff that I've never seen. But I did like her in Arrow and this. Especially this. Like she killed it. Super believable. Made me want to see her in more stuff that's like horror based. I think she'd be fantastic in an Evil Dead movie. I can't say why, but if you watch The Mortuary Assistant, then you'll get it. If you've also seen an Evil Dead movie. Also started thinking about doing something with my website stuff that I had not thought to do before, and I'm hoping that I can pull off. Imperium, hello! What's up? Oh, it's going well, and there's not much going on. How about you? How are you doing today? I have to look something up before I forget again. Doing awesome at a dinner party for a friend's birthday. You're at a dinner party right now? Well, that's baller. I want to go to a dinner party. Where's my invite? Come on, man. I'm hungry. I like dinner. I'm not big on parties anymore. I'm gonna have to look that up later. Come. Nah. Bangalore, India. Yeah. Let me just get on a plane. Why is my... I just realized my info widget is not populating any information. Did I clock in info? Yeah, that's running. And I reset this. Well, it looks like it populated that time. Good, because having blank information is weird. When you come to India, put up a post. I would love to meet up with you. Oh, I'm not coming to India. One, I don't have vacation time like that. Two, I don't know if I could handle being on 4 different planes over the course of like 16 hours. Hard pass. That's actually the only 2 reasons. It's just not having enough time and not wanting to be on a plane that long. Otherwise, yeah, I'd love it. I'd have tons of fun. Yeah, it is too long. I'm glad you agree. Because no. I don't want to. I don't want to be on a plane. Actually, let me check how long a flight is from here to Bangalore. Yeah, about that. When I said 16 hours, I was wrong. It's 25. 20 to 25 hours. How did I add that transparent chat? I built it. Yeah. That is my multi-chat overlay. It is inside of OBS, but I built that. It works for Twitch, YouTube, Kick, and TikTok. You can also put YouTube videos, TikTok videos, Twitch clips, GIFs and PNGs directly into it, and it'll play inside of the chat. But you have to be a moderator or VIP on Twitch to do it. I don't have partner on. I did use React. Nice. Yeah, it is. It's JavaScript, CSS, TypeScript in React. Nice call out. Fuck yeah. That's actually super surprising. I didn't think anybody would ever call that out. Yeah, a lot of my stuff is built in a React system. It's kind of a foundation of all my stuff. Here, let me you'll be able to see this in the actual widget. So that is just a standard default message. Now let me open up my website because you can edit it in real time. So everything updates live without having to do any other stuff. See, you can't really see it because of how small my message is, but you can add backgrounds to chat messages. There, that's a bigger message. See? Oh my god! That's the first time I tested it. It works for YouTube. Dude, I'm the shit. That's so awesome. I hadn't tested that. I didn't even think about it until just now. I was like, oh shit. I should really look into fucking making that work for YouTube. Turns out I did. It'll recognize the name whether it's YouTube or Twitch. You ever build something and not even think about it? I do. I'm a software engineer, SDE2, working for almost 4 years, and I'm creating some similar elements which integrate with StreamerBot and OBS. Working at Amazon. Awesome. Yeah, the chat widget feeds off of Stream Element, or not Stream Element, StreamerBot to populate all of the stuff. You know, people, names, icons, badges, stuff like that. Also events and stuff. Yeah, I use StreamerBot for everything. It's the backbone of pretty much the entire stream. That's pretty cool though, working at Amazon. So do you program for Amazon or do you just program like for fun on the side? I like if you're programming for Amazon, I almost feel bad. Like that's taking advantage because here in the United States, they pay programmers like fucking over $100,000 a year, like 100,000 USD. So they better be paying you that much. You better be the richest person in India right now. Matter of fact, hold on. Yeah. I I was low. That position here in the United States starts at $272,000. You get 3,000 USD per month, like US dollars, because that's not bad in India. That's pretty fucking good. But yeah, they're definitely taking advantage of you. That shit is criminal. I only had to ask because a friend of mine works for a company that works in movies. Like they do post process work for big movie studios, and one division of that company she works for is in India, and the people that work here make like, tens of thousands of dollars a year, and the people in India get paid like $1 an hour. And I think that shit's so criminal. Like that's just, it's terrible. I think it's such a disgusting business practice. You work 10 hours a day, 5 days a week. You work 50 hours a week for 3 grand a month. Ugh. That's so gross. It makes me sad. I mean, I'm glad you have a good job and you make good money. That's awesome. I'm not knocking it. I think the sad part and the gross part is on like the end of the companies here that do that. Rather than pay people here, they ship the work over there where they can just exploit cheap labor. I think you guys should be making as much as they pay people here. It's just criminal. Money is not important. Peace is important. Peace is important. Money is also important. I mean, I wish it wasn't, but you know, people want to have families and they want to have shelter and they want to have food, and none of that stuff is free. It all costs money. I mean, if I could trade for it, I would. Like, you need socks? Let me get a car. Could you imagine trading someone's socks for a car? Shit. I'd love that. For me, for next 4 years, I'll clear all my debt and retire. Oh, well, that's nice. Hell yeah. I like that. Yeah, not here. Nah. we can't retire until we're like dead. Have farmlands, grow potatoes, tomatoes, herbs, chilies, and flowers. I want some chilies, man. Send me all the chilies. I'm actually working on my gardens right now. I gotta get them all dug out and cleaned up. I'm gonna plant a bunch of flowers, and then I'm also growing a bunch of chili peppers, potatoes, tomatoes, tons of tomatoes, cucumbers, eggplants, garlic, chives, tons of stuff. There's actually a spot in my backyard that I want to turn into a truffle garden. I had to look it up, and you can get truffle spores. But I just have to figure out how to plant them, like, so that they develop. Awesome. You also do gardening? Yes, I love to garden. I like growing my own stuff, especially my own peppers, because a lot of them you can't buy around here, and also they're just really expensive. I feel like people could save a ton of money by just growing their own produce.
No soup for you.
What's up, Steve? How you doing? The storms we have been great for my garden. Well, that's good, because the storms we've had, I think, overwatered all of my plants. They're drowning. It's gonna be okay, though. I'll figure it out. I have more seeds. I think I just, I don't know. I messed up. I messed up bad. I'll get it, though. I will. I actually have this crazy idea. I'm gonna see how it works. Once I get all of the rocks dug out of all of the garden beds. Because when I bought this house, there's 1, 2, 3 raised garden beds in the front yard. One of them is really big. And then there's 4 more in the backyard. But 2 of them don't get sunlight. So the ones in the front yard, I'm going to do flowers and stuff. And the ones in the backyard, I'm not really sure yet. Just because there's a lot of insect activity. They're really annoying. I'm going to have to murder all them insects. I bought spray, but it's been raining for like 3 days, and I need a good sunny day so that I can spray and have it dry up, because I have a dog and I don't want him walking in it. I also don't want to like injure the rabbits or anything. But anyway, yeah, I want to plant a bunch of stuff in the backyard. Flowers in the front and veggies in the back. Oh, so which brings me to the thing that I was saying. I want to try, and this is going to sound stupid, okay? I know. But I want to try and put like saran wrap or something over the garden after I plant the seeds to germinate. Like if you keep in the moisture and everything, the things germinate faster. It's weird, I know. But like that's how I do it in the house. I take a seed, I put it in something, I cover it, I let it sit for like a day and a half, and then I have, 2-3 inch tall sprouts. I want to see if I can just pull that off in the yard. And then I just remove the saran wrap and let them grow. If it works, I'm a freaking genius. And if not, I'm an idiot. Either way, fantastic. Pepper eating challenge. What kind of peppers? I'm in. Or are you talking about the one time you were here and I ate a pepper on stream? I just ate peppers on stream the other day. I eat peppers on stream all the time. I have to. I have tomatoes, green peppers, jalapenos, banana peppers, and green onions. Nice. My raspberry bush is doing great, and I'm growing strawberries for the first time. I have basil too. That's awesome. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. I don't have any plans for berries yet. I would like to grow some just for the bunnies and stuff. Not even for me. Would I eat them? Of course. Fucking love strawberries. Salads, just by themselves, yogurt. But I want to feed the bunnies. Mhm. Mhm. That's awesome. I am going to grow all of my own herbs too. I have basil, cilantro, thyme, rosemary, oregano, parsley. I like to cook a lot, and a lot of the things I cook require herbs. So why not grow them myself rather than buy them, you know? Just seems practical. Especially because I like to make my own seasoning blends. And those require a lot of herbs, and it'd be so nice if I just had my own herb garden. I make Jamaican jerk seasoning, and a Greek seasoning, and Cajun seasoning. The Cajun one's gonna be hard because I don't know how to grow paprika, but I'll figure it out. Just let me find out where that stuff comes from. I'll grow the shit out of it. Most of those just use a lot of thyme or oregano. I'd like to have my own. I'm gonna get a dehydrator so I can dry my peppers and herbs and stuff. I wish my freaking pepper plants would fruit. I have so many flowers on all of them, but none of them are fruiting. It makes me sad. Cilantro is tricky. You have to start plants weeks apart if you want a continuous crop. Yeah. For the herbs, I haven't really planted any yet. I want to. We're gonna get a greenhouse for the herbs. Something that I can pop up, have a heater in the winter if need be, which is probably going to be necessary, or even bring indoors in the winter. Don't know yet. But yeah. Maybe I'll just get some more arrow gardens. You know what I should do? I should 3D print a gigantic arrow garden. Should just buy a 3D printer and print like a 64 pod arrow garden. And then I could just get fish tank motors that circulate the water and use those to feed the plants and shit. Yeah, that would be smart. Either that or some indoor grow tents. I don't know. Something. I want all of the herbs. I do. I need them. I need all the herbs and spices. There we go. My camera wasn't focused. Epic fail. How was your weekend though, Steve? Did you have a good one? Do anything exciting or fun? Oh, I didn't even mention comfort. So, I was starting to talk about this earlier. We went to Summerfest. Nice. How was that? I decided I'm going to try and do something with, well, all of my tools and my website in general. And I'm not sure I can pull it off, but if I can, it's going to be awesome. I just have to try and do one thing and see if I can, and then see how it reads or registers the second part of that one thing. And that one thing is exporting OBS scenes and sources and then importing them. Because I would like to make it so that every single thing. What's up, KJ? Welcome in. Hello. It would make it so much easier for the things that I build, set up, do, streamer bot and OBS wise, if I could just give a fully functional thing to people, you know, like where there's no setup for anybody aside from here. Grab this, import it, you're done. Just 2 steps for everything I build if I can figure out the import export part of OBS. I just think that would be really cool. And if I can figure out how it reads it or exports it and then imports it, the OBS part, I might be able to actually find a way so that when somebody goes to export a browser source or create a browser source for one of my tools, like the chat or the roulette wheel or anything else I should create in the future, it would give you the import for OBS with that browser source already in, so that when you import, it just works like right away. There's no grabbing a browser source and then putting it into a browser source. There's no grabbing a browser source URL and then putting it into a browser source. It would just export that for you with it already in there. I want to try and make it so much easier for people that are beginners or even experts to just get stuff and have it. Just like, here you go. It already works. It would also save me a ton of time troubleshooting things for people. You know? Basically a scene JSON import export. Yeah. That's actually exactly what I'm hoping it would be. It was great, especially since we got in for free, cheater. They had a food donation drive. Bring 3 cans, get a free ticket. Oh, you didn't cheat at all. That's awesome. More places should do stuff like that. Do you have any idea? So I don't know how big the state fair is over there. I'm guessing it's pretty substantial. The state fair here draws, we'll just ballpark 5 million people, you know, because it's, I think every year the last day draws close to 1 million. And I think the first, I don't know, 5, 6 are generally right around 500,000 to 750,000. So if it goes for a week, you take the 7, you multiply by I can't do math, and then you get numbers. So I think if they had it so that any person that brought, you know, like $12 worth of canned goods or something, which is sadly only 4 to 6 cans. What a time to be alive. Can of soup used to cost 89 cents. Now it's $4. What are we doing? What are we doing? But I think like we could feed so many people with a program like that. Oh man, I have been rebuilding my Linux OBS setup. I'm horrible with naming and have been renaming scenes and sources to make it easier to find. Yeah. Yeah. I know that life. See, my problem is that I'm too cheeky. Okay? Like I'm too playful when I'm naming stuff. I like to be funny. So like even when I am programming shit, I will write stuff and then later look at it and I'm like, what even is that? Like, what do you do? It's not a good way to do things. And then in OBS, yeah, I name things too similar sometimes. I've gotten better about it. Like, things end up not being so hard to realize. I used to be really fucking terrible at it. Everything was just seen. I'm kidding. That never happened. But I'm also really bad at organizing things. Like I tried to get better at it, and then it started out good and well, but then I kept creating more things, and then I just put them places, and then I'm like, I don't like where that's at anymore. Or I have too many nests, too many sources. I have so much shit going on. I have so much going on, in fact, that when it came to the idea that I'm ready to build my stream PC, I decided that this is going to have to be my stream PC. And I'm going to have to build a new gaming computer. Because the amount of stuff that I would have to redo if I switched my stream PC to a new computer, I don't want to go through that. I don't want to do any of that. It would be much easier to just build a new computer for gaming and then reinstall all the games. Much less of a headache. It's a bigger financial burden, but I would pay that money to not have to rebuild all of my shit. I don't want to do that at all. Not in the least. Been building myself widgets. Nice. What kind of widgets you working on? I'm super interested. I like widgets. Alert widgets. Interesting. Interesting. Send me all of the stuff you have for those, and then I will use it. I will take it. I will make it mine. I'm kidding. No, but that's really cool. I haven't jumped into the world of alerts. Although that's not a bad idea, because I would love to get my alerts off of Stream Elements. I should just for myself, not like for everybody. I should just build something into my website for me that hosts my alerts. Nah. I don't know. That sounds like a lot. At least in OBS, if you rename something, it changes in all of OBS. Yeah, it does. I guess I've never really thought about that. Huh. I'm gonna use you both as guinea pigs for some of these newer animations that I've added so I can test and see if they work properly. Huh. All my alerts are in Lumia Stream. Aussie Farms. Did I spell that wrong? No. Does that mean that this one doesn't work? Hold on. Steve's very own. Okay, this one doesn't work. I'm glad I'm testing these. Why don't you work? Now I have to actually go through the script and figure out where I messed this up. What about you? You have to work. KJ Aussie Farms. Yep, that one works. Why did it populate on one message and not all messages? Weird. It just skipped two of your messages. Or one, I guess. But that one works. Gotta love coding when something messed up. Yeah, I live that life. I wreck shit all the time. And yeah, my chat widget, it kind of evolved into something stupid, crazy, awesome. And it updates live in real time. So, no refreshing sources, nothing. It just works. Breaking stuff just means you're heading in the right way, sort of. Yeah. It's something like that. It's just part of the process. I didn't even get to use these for the 4th. I was gonna put these on. They're actually for New Year's. Just some fireworks. They are pretty cool and amazing. Well, thanks. Yeah, it's definitely something I'm proud of. I, I think I've taken it too far, but at the same time, I love it. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. What's going on here? The snowflakes just started moving in a weird. Okay. I don't think it's supposed to do that, but I'm not mad at it. Nothing wrong with taking it too far. It's your wish. I like that. I like that. Yeah. Don't tell me. Actually, anybody can use this. It's on my website. Well, you have to buy it from Fourth Wall, but yeah, $10. $10. If only 100,000 people buy this, I'll have to fucking fly everybody to TwitchCon. Uh, sorry, it's hilarious to me. This one better work. It's my favorite anime movie of all time. Yeah. It's Princess Mononoke. It's the greatest anime ever. I'll fight anybody. Come at me. Heisenberg. That should be your background from now on, Steve. You're always cooking up that cool shit in Linux. I appreciate you guys just putting up with me while I test these, by the way. What's another one? This one I don't know about. Like, this one weirds me out. I knew it was going to do that because the thumbnail for it doesn't animate. It's supposed to be animated, a car driving through the city, and it's just an image. I don't even know how that's possible. It's a MP4 file. This one is working on the website and not working in the actual browser source. Nope, now it is. Once I get my Linux OBS rebuilt, I will then redo my Windows setup. That's so much work. I've been thinking about redoing a lot of the stuff in my OBS also. I just don't know what I want to do with it yet. I have to really plan things out before I even attempt stuff. Because if I redo anything in OBS, that means a lot of redoing everything inside of StreamerBot also. And yeah. I've been the same way with my chat bot in OBS. In what way? Like, you want to rebuild it? Or you don't? Or none of the above? Oh, so these art, like all of the art stuff that goes behind the chat bubbles, rebuilding to the way I like it, yeah, it's hard to just commit. These are gonna be downloadable content. So I did a bunch that are just animated women sleeping, and I guarantee this pack sells more than any other. It's the whole reason I did it. I am going to guarantee right now that this one probably sells the absolute most. I'm also going to do a bunch of dudes in thongs. It will also sell the most. And I'm going to love it. I will laugh so hard. So yeah, the only two that I have to figure out what's wrong with them are shit. I don't remember which one didn't work. I should have fixed it before I kept going. Oh, I gotta fix that too. Nice. Yes, I know this well with StreamerBot. The good thing is I've found where I built things badly and I'm fixing them. Nice. Redoing all my commands in Lumia, I regret. Yeah, I can imagine. I don't think I will redo anything outside of StreamerBot. I don't care what else comes along. Shit, if I really wanted to, I could just take the source code from StreamerBot, rebuild it into my website. But I'll never need to do that because since it's hosted on your, you know, your physical equipment and not an online system, you'll never lose it. And I like that. That's why I moved everything like chat bot wise away from Stream Elements and rebuilt all of it into StreamerBot. Things that people don't even ever use, like the Magic 8 Ball. One day I was just going through Stream Elements looking at what the chat bot had that I had active, and I was like, oh, Magic 8 Ball. I could probably do that. And I did it, and I've never used it. I don't even know what the command for it is. There's a slap fight one where if you could just slap a random person in the chat, you know, with a word, not physically. Like there's just things. Streamlabs and Stream Elements chatbot suck. Streamlabs sucks. Yeah. I have them added into the chat widget as a like tip or donation platform, and I'm seriously thinking about removing it. I don't even offer support to people that use Streamlabs. I should not build anything that uses it. Going to get some coffee and prep breakfast. Catch you later. Thanks for chatting. Steve, thank you very much for chatting. Thank you for popping in. It's good to talk to you. I'm glad you had a great weekend. And I'm glad your gardens are doing well. I love that. You'll have to send me a picture in the Discord sometime so I can be really jealous that mine are not just giving me all of the produce. Seriously, though, I'd like to see them. I love gardening. I like to grow my own stuff. All right, which one of these? All right, I'm going to fix this one first because I'm already looking at it. Here, you know what? Streamlabs is only good being shit. It sucks. Streamlabs as a company is dog shit. They just steal shit from people and then pretend they didn't steal shit from people. And it's super fucking rude. They don't give credit to anybody. They don't take accountability when they get called out or caught. If they ask for permission to use something or do something with something and the company that created it tells them no, they just do it anyway. And that's so fucking wrong. And yeah, they put stuff that is free from the people that created or built it behind a paywall after they steal it. You know how fucked that is? They don't even add anything to it to make it better or different. Like, the last time they got called out was, what, 3-4 years ago or something like that? They stole a whole website. Like, I don't even remember what it was. So I'm sorry, I can't give accurate context for it. But they got called out for it. And they were like, no, we're doing a thing. And somebody was like, oh yeah, is your thing theft? And they sent a screenshot of the website they copied and their page, and they were identical. And then they immediately took that page down and rebuilt it so that it didn't look exactly like the one that they stole it from. I'm like, wow. And then there were, really big streamers that had been using Streamlabs forever, and they're like, I can't believe you're like this. I'm not using your shit anymore. You need to seriously stop using my face for promotions and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, dude, people have been talking about Streamlabs being hot garbage forever and have been calling them out for this kind of shit forever, and you had no problem with it until everybody is like, haha, you got busted again. I think that's almost worse than Streamlabs stealing shit. It's not, but, like, if you're going to stand by somebody that's fucking hot garbage, just do it through everything. Don't make a big scene out of you disowning them because now people are pointing fingers at you for supporting them. You were already supporting them. They stole OBS. And then they sit there and try to pass it off like they are part of OBS. That's where the OBS in Streamlabs OBS comes from, is their theft of OBS. And until they stop fucking using that, they're always going to be garbage. And I'm not talking about dropping the name either. Like, now they just refer to themselves as Streamlabs. But that doesn't change the fact that it's built on stolen architecture. Like, drop that shit. Build your own fucking system, bitches. I hate you. I'm coming in a little hot today. I might need to just chill out. Just take a breather. All right, where is this? All right, I found it. So this one is wrong. Oh man, I forgot to fucking edit. All right, that one's fixed. What was the other one that did not work? No, I wasn't in games. Was it? No. Oh, it was Cyberpunk. The Cyber City. I remember. Multi-streaming on Streamlabs behind a paywall for more than 2 platforms is stupid where OBS is free with plugins. Yeah. Or even who was one of the first to do it? It's something. Restream.io. Yeah. It was a paywall if you wanted to do um like either a certain amount of platforms or a certain resolution, or you could just do, you could do like 2 or 3 for free if it was like 720, or 2 if it was 1080, or you could pay them and you could restream to literally everything, and it was like $5 a month. I didn't use it, but yeah. Multi-streaming is a lot better now. It's in a much better space thanks to Atom. Huge shout out to them, by the way. They have done some really great things for streamers with vertical and multi-stream. Those plugins are incredible. They just give you all of the tools you need for that kind of stuff. And Stream Suite, dude, I fucking love Atom's Stream Suite. Just the way it has made my OBS so much easier to have everything I want. Love it. Big fan. All right, where is... Oh, also ads are going to start soon. I'm sorry. I'm testing a thing. Somebody here, I'll tell you what I'm testing after the ads. They're going to start in like 20 seconds, so I don't want to get into it and then nobody's going to hear me. I hate running ads. I'll talk about the whole reason I am and what I'm trying to see after the ad break, while I fix this damn thing. Ads just suck. They do, and I think we should be able to turn them off altogether. Like, Twitch can put ads all over my About Me page, like, wherever they want on the side of the screen and shit. But the fact that they shut off your actual stream to play ads for people, dumb. I am not a streaming service like Twitch is. Never mind. That analogy was going to be terrible, and I can already feel somebody calling me out for how terrible it is, like, as soon as the words started leaving my mouth. Oh, I think I went too far. Where is my cyberpunk shit? That's festive. Oh, it's right here. Oh. Typo. Idiot. All right, and then there is... I think that's it, just the 2. Well, and then there's the frickin' retro drive thing that also... Yeah, I don't get why that one's not working. It is a WebM. It's in there as a WebM. So why is it just a still image? I'll have to check the actual export for that one. Yeah. It's spelled correctly and everything. All right, I'm going to commit those changes. Fixed at least 2 of them. Oh. Are the ads over yet? Nope. 20 seconds. Ooh. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, ads are over. Cool. So, first off, I just had a crazy idea. I might be able to try and build a ad counter into the chat widget so that it alerts when ads are starting, but it also counts down in real time for the duration of the ads. I don't know if I want to do that. That might be stupid, but I could probably do it. It just came to me while I was looking for the timer because when you're in the multi-chat, it doesn't show it. You have to switch over to the Twitch chat in OBS to be able to see it. But I think that would be cool. Maybe. So ads, right? Twitch changed their policy on pre-roll ads so that if you're not running the 3-minute minimum that they want people to run per hour, everybody gets anywhere from 2.5 to 5 minutes of pre-roll ads. So as soon as you join my stream, the first thing you're greeted with is potentially 5 minutes of ads. Like, me, I leave streams. I know I'm fucking terrible, okay? I don't like commercials. I hate them. I don't like how they're all made by AI now, and I don't like them in general because none of the shit matters to me. If it's for games, which I think all ads on Twitch should be, for games, game content, fucking game systems, I don't care. Movies, anything to do with art, I guess, would be fine by me. But it's not always that. And I think that's dumb. Anyway, the whole, like, you have to run this amount of ads or your viewers will get 5 minutes of pre-rolls, like every single viewer. As soon as they come, I was like, well, that's stupid. So I turned it on. I have turbo when I can afford it. Yeah. Nah. I tried turbo because it was given to me for free for going to TwitchCon. And then when I canceled it, they still billed me for a second month. And I was like, you bitch. I want my $25 back. It's just not worth it to me. I'll just subscribe to the people I watch. I don't watch enough streams to care about turbo. But so I turned on the pre-roll ads and I set them to 3 minutes so that people don't have to come in and get ads right away. Like, I hate the idea of that for every person that watches a stream, like any stream, especially mine. Like, I don't like that my viewers have to sit through that if they want to come hang out. The other thing that I'm testing is people were like, but you get such good revenue from the ads. And I'm like, in what fucking world do you get good revenue? So sorry. From the ads. And this person was like, I made $160 last month in ad revenue. And I was like, what is your fucking viewer base? Like, what's your average viewers per month that you're making $160 in ads? And he sent me a screenshot, and it was 20 average viewers. So I set mine to that 3 minutes per hour, and I stream 55.5 hours a month on average. Like that's my average time streamed is 55.5 hours. I made $1. A single solitary dollar. So, yeah, tell me again how ad revenue is great. Nah, the dude that said that is not a Twitch partner. Did I get it? I got it, you bitch. Double smash to make sure you're dead. Fucking gnats. Yeah, no, dude was not a Twitch partner. Otherwise, they don't get paid CCM. They get a payout. Anybody with partner status or a good solid viewership gets offered a payment plan for ads. Like if you run ads this often, you get this much money, whereas anybody else just gets a percentage. We get 55% of the ad revenue. 55%. I still don't believe it's 55% of the ad revenue generated by my channel. Like, you gonna tell me that for the last month Twitch made like 90 cents on the ads on my channel? That's what you're gonna tell me? It's 9 minutes to stream, 12 streams a month. That's numbers multiplied by other numbers divided by a number, and you get bullshit. That's kind of like when they stole all my September revenue and told me I didn't know how to calculate shit. And I was like, well, that's rude and stupid. B, I do. And C, you have this nifty little fucking revenue calculator built into your stream management shit that shows me exactly what I make, what's taken out. Like, how are you going to tell me that when it says almost $400 and you give me 60, that's accurate? And then they just stopped responding to me. I don't like thinking about that. Historically, my least favorite part of being a streamer on Twitch. I actually quit streaming for like a month after that. Maybe even longer. I didn't know if I was going to do it anymore. And then I missed it so much. I was like, nah, I'm going to fucking do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to put up with their bullshit. But that was fucked up. I could probably find all of the chat correspondence on, between email and X. I mean, it was Twitter when it happened, but yeah, I called him out straight on Twitter. I was like, dude, how are you going to fucking argue with this? Sent screenshots of everything, the payout, all of it. the amount of subs I had through September, like fucking everything. And they were like, well, you're not taking into account taxes and fees. I was like, bitch, I have to fucking file taxes. It doesn't take taxes out. You work for Twitch. How are you going to fucking say that? Like, you don't know how your own tax policy works? It doesn't take taxes out of my shit. I have to file taxes on the amount of money I make at the end of every year. That's how the taxes are paid. I was like, as far as fees, that's a 50-50 split. It says it right in the agreement. You get 50%, I get 50%. Both of those 50% are after fees. So anything it shows in my payout information is after fees. Regardless of which, I was like, I want you to explain to me how there were $300 in fucking fees. And then they just stopped talking to me. They were like, well, I don't like where you're going with this. I feel triggered. It was also right around the time they got hacked. And then I felt not as bad after they got hacked. Like, legitimately, I was like, oh, fuck, man, my $300 isn't shit. Because when they got hacked, a bunch of partners that make like tens of thousands of dollars had their shit stolen. People switched their payout, like the deposit location, to their own accounts. And then they took their money. And the streamers that had that happen to them went back at Twitch and were like, dude, and Twitch literally said, you should have turned on two-factor authentication. These motherfuckers hacked Twitch. You don't think they could get around that? And that's exactly what the people said. They were like, I do have two-factor authentication on. You can see when I enabled it. It shows the date of it being enabled. Like, it's been on for years. They got around that too and took my entire payout. And Twitch was like, that sucks, man. There's nothing we could do about it. And here's me, just some nobody sitting at home going, but you can see where the money went. Like, it's an electronic bank transfer. You can get a routing account. Like, you can find out exactly where that money went. What do you mean there's nothing you can do about it? Forward that shit to the FBI. That's cyber crimes. Like, what are you doing? Nothing? Seriously? And yeah, they did nothing. Good job, Twitch. And there's emails sent to your account. Yeah. Like, there's so many ways that, like, Twitch could have tracked down the people that did that. And I mean, maybe they did. Maybe they hacked them fucking selves. They were just like, you know what? We can't pay out all this money this year. We're losing too much. And they're like, shit, man, what if we just hacked ourselves and just took everybody's payouts? But leave them a little something, you know? Just a tiny little something. That's a conspiracy theory, though. That I don't think that actually happened. But with how sketchy and shady Twitch was in that time period, I mean, maybe. Also, it's less likely that conspiracy actually happened when right after that is when Trovo came out. They built a website using Twitch's architecture. Like, the entire source code for Twitch was stolen at the same time everything else was. So, and then Kick built on the same exact old architecture. And, like, what's up with that? You know? Like, I would have more respect for Kick if it wasn't the same fucking foundation. And I've heard that they're trying to do good things, but I still think Kick is like a fucking garbage-ass platform. Just because of the shit that they allow, the moderation is, like, non-existent. There's people just doing wild shit on those streams that should not be allowed. Everything I see that's big on Kick that's just not my vibe, you know? I'm not trying to knock anybody's hustle, but if your thing is like walking around in public slapping people for no reason, dude, just get fucked. All right? Go walk in traffic. Like straight up. You are just garbage. And that's not like the only thing on Kick, but there's tons of that shit that goes viral. And I mean, there's admittedly been worse on Twitch. I mean, there was that dude that live streamed himself, you know, active shooter situation. There was the dude that fucking took his own life on stream. There's always going to be bad stuff. But there's only like 3 to 5 of them that I can name on Twitch, whereas like you can go on X or TikTok or YouTube Shorts any given day and find thousands of them from Kick. It's like their whole thing. Just a bunch of degens. Fucking bad ones. Little shit asses. It's like where all the douchiest people went to fucking hang out. And not just them. There's really nice, cool, awesome streamers on Kick too. I don't want to just like lump everybody into the shit ass pile. I keep like loathing the fact that in order to make sure that my chat widget works the way it's supposed to, I have to enable multi-streaming to Kick and test it. And I just don't want to. I don't want to stream on Kick. I tried it. As a matter of fact, I tried it one day just to prove a point that you could get away with like the most ludicrous shit on Kick. I streamed a game that's like Streets of Rage. I know. I'm old, okay? Think of Double Dragon for Nintendo. Or Streets of Rage, because it's kind of just like that, but you're playing as a female character, and the more you get hit, your clothes come off. And if an enemy like gets you in a grapple, they literally bend over. Like you get where I'm going with this, right? It's very adult, very graphic. I streamed it for like 10 hours on Kick. Yeah, I played it for 10 hours. Who cares? I was like, how am I getting away with this right now? It is so fucking graphic. And very porn. It's like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, nothing happened. I was like, okay, so yeah, just Kick doesn't give a shit. I think the title of the stream was literally testing to see how much of this I can get away with. No, I'm kidding. The name of the stream was Don't Mind Me. I'm just baiting. That's not true. It was the first one, okay? The second one was the joke. I don't even remember the name of the game. It was like $6 in alpha. And I know I still have it. I never updated it. I never played it again after that. It is called Pure Onyx. It was October 1st. I can see the last time I opened the folder. October 1st of 2024. almost 2 years ago. I was just like, damn, Kick bad. I'm gonna pee. I have to pee. I should have done it during ads. But I didn't. I didn't even think about it. I will be right back, and then I'm gonna try and play this Ethan Must Die mode on Resident Evil 7 because I've never beaten it. I'm gonna call it. It's 1 a.m. Oh damn, yeah. Get some sleep. Thanks for hanging out. It's good to see you again. I appreciate you popping in. It's a pleasure talking. Come by and hang out anytime. Everyone else, give me 2 minutes. Hey, 50. All right, I'm gonna read that message and then I'm gonna go. What happened? Hey, from Bangladesh. Hello, from Minnesota. I'll be right back. Ooh, I want some water. Welcome. If you're still here, hello. Ugh. All right. I'm not really sure how this is gonna go because I have historically done really bad at this. I might rage out. So let's just let's be gentle. No no making me feel like a super big loser. Added downloads update. What? How is there an update for this game? Okay. We already did this. I don't even remember where... Where is Ethan Must Die? What the shit, man? Oh my god, it's got an update for the PS4 version too? Come on. I like how the PS5 version downloaded immediately and the PS4 version is like, it's gonna take me an hour to do this. Why don't I have these on the PS5 version? That's weird, right? Alright. Never have I ever succeeded in this. I think you should turn up your stream volume. It's a little low. Like, what stream volume? Like my microphone? I'm definitely not turning that up. I'm borderline hitting the red zone. The game, I could turn the game up, but it's at 90 out of 100%. Damn, this takes a long time to load. Alright. Ethan Must Die. And he probably will. Alright, the rough part is that some of these are just bombs. Alright, I'm gonna die. No, leave me alone, Joe Rogan. Oh my god, it's locked. See what I'm saying? This is just, it's so hard. It's so hard. Drink water for sub. I'll drink water for free. Oh my god, there's no boxes this time. Oh, that's so mean. All right, well. I'm dead. You see? You see how hard this is? Everything is randomized. There's just no way to... My favorite is when this one's a bomb. The first thing you do is just walk up and get exploded. And I'm dead. Oh, you have no idea how many times I have tried to beat this. And then there's people that just speed run through this shit. No problem. Seriously, look up the speed run for this. It's insane. It's my favorite movie, The Crow. 1993, released in 1994. Starring Brandon Lee and oh my god, what's his name? Eric something, the head of 87 North stunt production company. He filled in for Brandon after he passed away, shot the rest of the scenes for the movie. But yeah, The Crow, hands down. What's your favorite movie? Can I go through this? Oh, I can. Find the greenhouse key in the living room. How am I gonna get to the living room? bitch ass. This game mode is dog shit. This game came out how long ago, and I have never beaten this stupid game mode. It's just not possible. Oh, I'm dead. How? See, that's the thing I don't understand. How? Just how? Is married life better than being single? What would you recommend? Oh, I have no idea. Never been married. Ooh. What good is that? It finally gave me a weapon again, and well, I'm dead. You know, it'd be more fun than this. Hold on. "35 minutes." Here, this is 5 minutes. It's just the most powerful gun in the game. straight up hacks, man. That is as far as I've ever made it. Play Forza Horizon. I don't own any Forza game, so that's a hard no. It's just unfair that this dude has this gun and all these heals. How did he get all this shit to start with? You know what I mean? Like he's not even taking shit out of these cases. Most important life lesson that I've ever learned. Damn. Just one? I don't know. I don't know if I could pick just one. Look at that. Look at how easy that was. This bullshit. This utter bullshit. I'm out here just getting stepped on repeatedly. And that dude just walks through the whole thing. Like it's nothing. Ooh. motherfucker. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Trust your instincts. Never react out of anger. Move like water. Well, that didn't work. I don't want to do this anymore. Should I see if I can get Resident Evil 2 to launch with Leon wearing a thong? You bitch. It's just so bad. Yay, an herb. Okay. Oh shit, this is my last run. I just realized what time it is. Whomp whomp. It's just so it's so impossible. And there's people, they're like, oh, guides. The items are fucking randomized. You can't have a guide to something that has random items. It's not possible. Any hoozle, I would love to stay and hang out, and I know it's only been 2 hours. I don't know how it's only been 2 hours and 15 minutes. 11. It's been 2 hours and 11 minutes. But, work week and whatnot. I could have started streaming at 8 o'clock. Even earlier than that. But when I came home from work, the cat was just like all over me and crying and stuff. So I went and I laid in my bed and he just snuggled right up next to me and laid next to my chest. And then we just stayed there for an hour. It was pleasant. Oh. But plans for Friday, I'm going to tell you right now because, well, why not? I bought Resident Evil 2 on the computer, right? I was talking about that at the beginning of the stream. I bought it at the beginning of the stream. Also downloaded mods for it. I'm going to play with that tomorrow, maybe. I might do more yard work, but I could probably do an hour of yard work and then play with that. I want to see if I can get StreamerBot to be able to trigger the mods. Because if I can, then I can work them into the roulette wheel. And if I can work them into the roulette wheel, I can create a mod roulette wheel that people can spin and it will randomize whatever happens in the game on stream. And then I'll buy the rest of the Resident Evils. Cause that just sounds fun. Playing games that I've played 1,000 times and still love, but with different things happening. Like there's a chaos mod that just changes as time goes on and shit just gets weird. But I think it would be really cool to do stuff like that, something like that.
The price is wrong, bitch.
Who said it? All the chaos. What's up, look? How you doing today? What's good? How are things? You gonna pop in and say hi right as I'm leaving, just gonna make me stay, huh? Slept through the 4th. Nothing wrong with that. So that's good. Hell yeah. I was up until about 6 or 7 p.m. on the 4th. And then I went to bed. And slept until 1 in the morning. Yes, sir. I used to like watching fireworks and shit, but now I just find them to be annoying, and I've never really actually celebrated the 4th. I just liked watching fireworks. And we used to oh man, we had such great parties. When I was in my late teens, oh, dude, we had killer parties. Farmland parties, like shooting each other with fireworks parties. After the boy turned 16, it stopped being a holiday for me. Yeah, my son never really liked fireworks. I mean, I think he liked the exploding lights, the colors and stuff, but not the sound. Never really, yeah. Sorry, I kind of just zoned out there and was thinking about stuff. Oh. Well, I'm glad you at least had an enjoyable weekend. That's good. Here. Just for you for the 4th, since you missed it. Festive. 4th of July. No underscore look. There you go. Bedtime? Yeah, it's time for me to eat. And we're about to get ads anyway, so I gotta make some food and take my ass to bed. Oh. That one looks good. I like that one. Oh shit. Yeah, almost 11 already. Yeah. Fucking working overnights is crazy. Well, it's a twist for everyone else. But for me, it's just normal, I guess. I'm just used to it. Being tired in the morning and being up all night. Oh, yeah. The yawns are kicking. They're kicking in hard. All right. It is time for me to go. I'm going to say goodnight. And thank you to everybody that joined and hung out. Look, I'm sorry I'm bouncing right when you came in. It makes me feel bad. I don't like it, but I'm also way too tired to stay and hang out. And I'm hungry. I barely ate. I ate like the majority of a salad before I went live. And that's it. First Google ad I've seen on Twitch. And Spider-Man ad too? Oh, nice. The Google one's a little weird, but Spider-Man I'm cool with. Spooderman. Spooderman does whatever a Spooderman does. KJ, Steve, Imperium, Fahim, everybody lurking, and look, thank you all very much for coming by, hanging out, chatting with me, saying hello, being awesome. Appreciate you all very much. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day and night. Usually Limu ads. Limu! Yeah. Liberty Bibberty. See, that's what I'm talking about. I don't want to get into it again. I was talking about ads earlier. I'm not doing it again. It's time to go. For anybody that wants to come hang out Wednesday, you should do it. I'll be here. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. Maybe run through, play around. Tomorrow I'm gonna try and check out some of the mods for Resident Evil 2 that I downloaded and Resident Evil 2 on PC. And Friday for sure, if I can get StreamerBot to communicate with Twitch, get new marketing staff, I fucking hope so. If I can get the mods to work with StreamerBot and StreamerBot to control activation of mods, we're going to have lots of fun on Friday. I'm going to build a roulette wheel just for the mods, set it up, put it in. and spins will be uncapped and uncapped. Nah. People will be able to roll mods. Fairly impressive. Moderately. Yes. Fuck, dude. I'm zonked. I'm going down for the count. Oh. All right, everybody. I will see you on Wednesday. Please have yourselves a fantastic night. Get yourself some good food. Get some good rest. Do 50 push-ups and 50 sit-ups and 50 pull-ups and then do a backflip. Videotape all of it. Send it to me. I'll make a montage. It'll be my stream intro. I'll also make Arnold grunts over it. All right, everyone. Oh, thank you all very much for being here. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Smooth. Thanks for popping in to say goodbye. Have yourself a good day. See you Wednesday. Good. See how that wasn't even like, yeah, you better be here. Are we fighting? Not really. I don't do violence.